Hi, Katy Perry.
Oh my gosh, there's like a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It's
Just for you.
so pathetic. No. Actually, it still has a price tag on it. Let's have that, y'all.
It's $19.99.
I know. We need to put some bulbs on it.
Hey, speaking of
I'll
people
bring your
named
bulbs
Charlie,
tonight.
we're going to start with a question from
What a
somebody you might
transition.
know.
Oh, okay. Hi, everyone.
Do you know anybody named Charlie Puth?
Never heard of him.
All right, well, this is going to be awkward then because we asked him a couple weeks ago a question for you.
All right, I'm into it.
All right, no, I'm going to give you that. Just hit
We
play.
DM all the time.
Well, then he could have just asked this question with just DMing you.
Why is he wasting our valuable
Just hit play. I think the volume's up.
Ready?
Yeah.
Katie, how do I turn on the hot tub in your house? Because I am renting it while my house gets redone. I need to figure out,
Julia-
is it on a tablet? Is it a physical switch?
He's asking how to turn on the hot tub. He's actually renting from my fiance because my fiance has a house in town that he doesn't use because we live together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he needed a place while he was doing some remodeling, and I was like, well, I've got a place I think that will totally work for you. So now he's asking me logistical questions. It's great. Well, I don't know because I don't know that place, but you could have texted me months ago. You know, you have my number. You have texted me for less.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on YouTube and forward it via internet back to him because we could have circumvented all this and had him just text you directly.
I mean, honestly,
No.
I'm sure it is some kind of like electronical system. You know, here's the thing about going into 2020. I will say in the early 2000s, and not to like sound old, but it was simple. You had one remote, you turned on the television, you flipped up, you flipped down. The
That's
volume
the
up,
thing.
the volume down. I don't even know how to control my temperature. Do you guys know how to control your
Barely.
temperatures?
Barely.
Barely. There's like all these new knobs that turn. I mean,
well, with
honestly though, like literally everything, like that you want to have a smartphone, a smart house, a smart car, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm feeling very smart after all this smart stuff.
well, Charlie, like, did you leave your Netflix like logged in for Charlie? Because if not, when you get back, it's going to be nothing like the algorithms will just skew it way in the side of Friends,
Murder mysteries.
right, and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
He
'cause
goes
that's
to
what he
sleep
watches.
to murder mysteries. I'm sure that's very his personality.
Can I tell you a headline I saw about you like a week ago?
He did love this.
Okay, great.
The headline was, I'm scrolling through my Twitter, and it said, "Naked Katy Perry gets massaged by reindeer."
Oh, that's a good title. That's a good one.
Now, keep in mind, I hadn't seen the
Yeah.
video, so I'm like, what?
You're like,
is
she's really,
happening?
finally, she stooped really low.
But it was great. I
It
clicked.
was great.
It got me to click.
It got you to click. That's right. Okay, if you're wondering what he's talking about the cozy little Christmas music video, and there's a lyric in the song which talks about Santa take the day off, get a massage, you know, because he's already delivered presents around the world. Because the premise of the music video is, what does Santa do to relax after he's done with his big fat job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he gets a massage, and who gives it to him? Rudolph, and gives me one as well. And I did give a little bit of a crack.
It was tasteful though. It was tasteful crack.
It was tasteful cross.
That's a
Crack.
hashtag.
It was like a tasteful toe cleavage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Hashtag
that.
tasteful
It was
crack.
it was
Get
as much
going.
as I ever gave on Teenage Dream. Okay.
Okay. There we go. There we go.
So if you liked that, you can handle this.
What's next in 2020? What do we got coming up? Do we have an album date yet, or what? What's going on?
You're telling me.
What's going on, Katie?
You know, I am still enjoying putting out songs, little by little, bit by bit. But yeah, I mean, it seems like the symmetry of 2020 and the, you know, clarity and just the beautifulness of this number. It feels like all great events are supposed to happen for 2020. Like the Olympics in Japan. Yes, that feels great. New possible president. Yes, that feels great. Maybe my album. That feels great. I hope.
I mean, I like that all going into
Yeah.
the new year.
Yeah.
Speaking of the decade, though, we were talking about this. What was your favorite song of the past decade? Like, if you had to pick one, it doesn't have to be yours. It could be yours if you're really
of
feeling
mine?
that.
Oh,
well, no,
or
yours.
Any
anyone.
song.
Any
Any.
song. Oh my
For
gosh.
any reason.
I mean, you can't boil it down. That's not fair.
I know.
That's really not
I know.
fair.
We're not fair people here, Katie.
I'm not going to be able to give it to you because I couldn't do one.
Well, let me narrow it down.
Okay.
What's your best song of the decade?
Oh, of my decade. I mean, I guess the response I got last night when I got to play another Christmas show, firework always goes off. It doesn't matter if you're 8 or 80. Everybody's just like, ah! You know, they're grabbing the person next to them, and I think that's the beauty of music is it's kind of like sports in that everybody comes together under one roof, and there's this community, and there's this vibration and energy, and there's this camaraderie. There's this shared interest, and everybody bonds over this. And I feel like we're all kind of like alone and isolated in our social media. You know, that like when we do get out and we dance and we unite with strangers is when we feel like humans again. And so I love that songs do that to us.
I love what you mentioned about the social media, because we're constantly, like, every time an artist walks out of here today, we're just buried in our social media. So, and I know you're on social media and you do what you do. Do you have like a burner account that you follow other people on, like on the side?
No, I don't.
Like a secret Katy account?
A Finsta?
No, you know, honestly, I can't. I don't even put that much energy in. I couldn't put that much energy into it. Yeah, social media is an interesting one. It's really a double-edged sword. I think it's probably the reason for a lot of like spikes in mental illness and depression and anxiety, and they see it coordinating with when social media came out. And you know, like I have young kids around me, even with my future stepson, and you know, having to take precautions and different precautionous measures, like to just, you know, make sure that kids can be kids until they're teenagers, and then they'll be teenagers, and then they'll be adults. But like, don't skip the steps because of social media.
I feel like I just learned something. Thank you.
Yeah, wow.
Well, we got a message out today,
We
which
did.
is doesn't happen very often back here, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Normally we're talking
no.
about.
I'm all about staying present as much as possible. It's so funny. If you know when you're in a car or in an Uber or a Lyft or something like that, and you're just on your phone just the whole time, like head down. If you like set your phone down and you looked outside and you looked at everyone else, they're walking, but they're on their phones too. It's like nobody's looking around anymore. It's so wild. It's very apocalyptic to me.
It's like where you get those secret, those like the cameras, like the security cameras,
Yeah.
where you see some guy just walk
Big
into
Brother.
a fountain,
Yeah.
where he's on his phone or like into a glass wall or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. It's very dystopia, but you know, 2020.
You want to go perform for some people?
I'd love to. They are so lively sounding. They're
Yeah.
so loud.
Super lively.
Like they are screaming. I mean, dare I say more than Los Angeles?
Oh.
Ooh. Oh yeah, we're in the Midwest. We, you know, it's
Chicago
cold here.
still throws it down.
Yeah.
And this girl in my view, she has the most bomb ass nails.
Oh, that's Kenzie K. That's Kenzie
Oh
K.
my
We know
God.
her. She's allowed back
She
here.
literally don't cross her.
Dude, you should see her operate the phone, like her
What?
phone. We're just talking about phones. You should see her on social media with those nails like that.
Ugh, I love it.
It's crazy.
It's like tack, tack, tack,
It's
tack,
a
tack,
skill.
tack, 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 tack. I'm happy to be here. Thanks everyone for supporting me for over a decade.
Katy Perry just wrapped it up.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Dunkin' Lounge, B96 Pepsi Jingle Bash.
Yeah.